Hey Virgo, it's Jen here. Thank you for joining me for this timeless tarot reading. I've been trying to do my readings outside where it's much prettier, but it was 41 degrees in Vermont when I woke up this morning, and it's still only 6:30. So I don't want to sit outside with my. It's so funny in the winter. If I'd be like, ooh, it's 41 and sunny. I'm sitting out on my deck. It's so warm. But now that we're all set, I'm reading this at the solstice is tomorrow, the summer solstice, so June 21st. Now I know this, I said it's a timeless reading. So if you're watching this in the future, something that happened around the solstice in 2022 may be important, and that's why it's coming up, and that's why you found this at another time. Yeah, so let's move on. I was going off on a tangent. 10 of Wands for Virgo. This can be on a very mundane level, saying you need to declutter, you want to declutter, and what it is that needs decluttering, it's going to be different for everyone. It could be that you need to declutter physically. A lot of times with the wands, it's like, what is draining your energy? What responsibilities are draining your energy? And trying to come up with creative solutions. It could be that you're living with someone that you need to have a conversation with and let them know that you're feeling this way and see if there's a very practical way. And this would be Virgo's very practical. And you guys are very detail oriented. Let's make a list of everything that's happening and then see if we can shift things around. So you're not so burdened, and also being careful you're not taking on burdens of people that responsibilities that you shouldn't be. So any codependent relationships, maybe it's time to let a child sort of struggle a little bit as they learn to take on responsibilities of their own, something like that. I see this person though as moving, and that struck me this time because not every time I see this card, I read, or cards in general, I read it exactly the same way. So there could be some sort of decluttering or packing or moving, rearranging, something like that. Someone could be going on a journey. It's interesting when you move, how I've noticed firstly when I've moved house that you're kind of like, yep, it's so easy to let stuff go that you couldn't let go the whole time you've lived there. And suddenly when you have to move it, you're like, fuck it, send it to the curb. I don't care. So you may be doing something like that. But think about how much it would cost, I guess, to replace it. Because there are a couple things I regret doing that. So what are you unburdening? So that is kind of at the root of things. 3 of Cups, going out with friends. Some of you could be leaving a relationship, leaving a situation. Some of you may be moving home, I'm getting, while while the housing market, I mean, Jesus Christ, maybe you just can't find something that you can afford. 3 of Cups, though, is going out, getting together with friends, reconnecting with people, networking. There could be some sort of family reunion. I'm getting there if you have. This does always point to sisters, but if you don't have sisters, or if you're it doesn't, if you have guy friends, it can of course be getting together with guy friends. or something like that as well. But then when the Three of Cups comes up, I always tell people to make sure, sorry, the glare sucks, make sure that there there's usually some sort of event that you can probably skip pretty easily, but I encourage you to go to if it's safe where you are, because there's usually a seed planted. Either you meet someone or you get an idea or something about it you can in the future trace back and say, boy, if I hadn't gone to that after work for drinks after work or something, this whole chain of events may not have happened. You could get a creative idea. The Seven of Cups is read, rightly so, as having having all these options and having to choose an option. In this one, I never really paid attention, but it's like that, that shell game. I'm really dating myself, where you don't know what's under it, and he feels kind of blindly, like he's blindly picking these things. I mean, you can see this one has like a dragon wing or a bat wing that looks like a snake. There's water pouring out of that. I can't even see what that other thing is. That's interesting. I never really noticed that in that card. Thought of it that way. How he feels like he's blindly trying to choose something. There's a side to the Seven of Cups, though, that it's about creativity and needing that time to daydream and struggle through figuring something out, or kind of putting the time in to making yourself consider and think about things and figure things out. Lots of times we get in the daily grind, and it's easy to just, oh, I can't think about that. I can't deal with that because I'm too busy. So something that you just haven't wanted to deal with or think about or figure out, you're putting the time in. Something is happening where you're putting the time in now. Five of Cups. A breakup. I mean, this could be a breakup, with the Ten of Wands, like you're moving out. And then maybe you or the other person is like, this is going to be this will piss you off. This person may all of a sudden get their shit together and like figure shit out. And you're like, I was waiting for you were just a bump on a log the whole time during a relationship. And all of a sudden you're motivated and figured out what you wanted to do. It's so irritating. So there could be a situation where, or a lease ends, or your landlord sells the building and you need to move, or whatever. Some sort of situation is causing you or someone you're with or close to, it looks like causing a decision that you've been putting off. The Three of Cups could be networking. So I think that's, if you are in sort of transition in somewhere in your life, going out and meeting some friends could just help support you emotionally, but you may just be talking and they're like, oh, so-and-so has an apartment over their garage, and the couple that's lived there for 10 years just bought a house and are moving in, or, whatever. It could be, though, meeting someone, the Page of Cups. So there is a new situation coming in that's going to take you from the Five of Cups, which is grief and sorrow, and I'm never going to find someone again, pining over a relationship that probably wasn't happy. We do that all the time. We're truly happy in a relationship, but we're like, I can't believe it's over. They're the only person, even though I bitched about him constantly, or I was unhappy and unfulfilled in some way in the relationship. Humans are funny. That one too. Okay. All right, so the wish card just popped out. That's pretty nice. What is this? 7. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So the person was dishonest and just kind of marking time with you until they figure shit out with that 7 of Cups. And yeah, five of Cups. Okay, this is reminding me of Aries reading a little bit. You have these two sort of negative cards at the bottom. This is another 5 of Cups. And it's like, so let's put these, we don't need to focus on those. We'll put some cleansing stones on there. And let's put this fucker up here and this one. You guys go. And we're going to cover him. So moving on, getting out there, moving on, wishing, hoping, dreaming, a wish that comes true. Temperance, balance, bringing balance back into your life by Leo season, which is, I think, July 23rd to August 22nd, something like that. You'll really be feeling great. What's this? The Emperor. Yeah, if this is a relationship, and don't get hung up on gender, but the Emperor, this is a grown-up. Like this is someone responsible. This isn't someone that's 7 of Cups, that's wishy-washy, and 7 of Swords, kind of dishonest and just kind of a slug, or leading you on, or not. Just, it was almost like you were kind of a placeholder. I hate to say that. And this could be just, 1 or 2 people that might watch this video. But someone was not honest with you, and someone's indecision kept them stuck and kept you stuck with them. And maybe you carried a lot of their burdens. This could even be a boss too, And you're like, I'm packing my shit. I'm going to head out. I don't, like, good luck to you. I do think with the 5 of Cups, you'll be like, I can't believe I spent all that time. Like, you're going to feel this real waste of time. And I don't know how to get people to learn that without going through it. I had to go through it. I learned not to wait around for someone, romantically at least. I date men, so not to boys, not to wait around when I was younger for someone, because you don't know. You have to go with what's in the present, and I see you learning that lesson, and that's the same for jobs as well. If you are not getting what you deserve and you're getting the runaround, and the company or whatever, the office can't seem to get their shit together, there's no guarantee they're gonna get their shit together. And so holding yourself back because of that, I think that's a lesson that you're coming out of. Let's pull some more cards. Where are we? I'm getting a little long, but maybe we'll see if something wants to come out. Seeing a lot of butterflies. All 3 of these cards. Maybe in that deck they always have butterflies, but I'm seeing a lot of transformation, a lot of feeling freer and ready to move forward, a metamorphosis, really a profound change and wisdom that you're gaining that you will carry with you moving forward. Maybe we don't want another. Nothing's really coming out. Okay, well, we'll just leave it there then. I'm going to take that as a sign to shut up. I hope you are doing very well. If you would like, share, and subscribe, I'd certainly appreciate it. Take care. Bye.